was an impressive return to form for the boys with a record 103-point victory over the Saints in front of 36,000 at Domain Stadium. Previous best winning margin against St Kilda, don't have to go back too far, round 23 of last year. And yesterday, the boys brought the same hunger and aggression and ultimately scoring power to cement themselves in the top 8. Welcome to Eagle Review, proudly sponsored by Masters. Awesome. Ben Roberts, thanks for joining us once more. To say it was an electric start is a bit of an understatement. If you were late switching on or you couldn't find your seats in time, you'd have missed it. 9-goal opening quarter. They looked unstoppable.
They did, though, right out of the blocks very quickly, and they really needed to. It's always good to, if you can get on top of a team early, it really puts them on the back foot. Young Saints team, so really well done. Do you want me to tell you how they did it?
Please.
I thought you'd never ask. Early on, it was goal, 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 and it was led, I think, a little bit by Nick Nananui in the middle. Geez, he was good. And Josh Kennedy at the other end of the chain, if you like, was kicking them from everywhere. 7 inside 50s to 1, 12 contested possessions to 6, 7 clearances to 1 in the first couple of minutes, so obliteration early. Pritt, I think, had 10 contested possessions in the first quarter, so it was just from the middle at the contest. And where they said they needed to improve, they did.
Josh Kennedy, 5-goal opening term. Andrew Gaff said post-game, looking on track for 20. Good math by Gaffy, backing that in. Talk to me. He just loves playing on Domain Stadium at the moment.
Yeah, well, we know it's been well documented that the boys have been playing well and having wins at home and haven't quite clicked away, for whatever reason that is. But at home, they know they like playing here, and the Eagles are a supply team. Their forwards need supply in order to kick big scores. And geez, they got some supply, so 61 inside 50s. And Josh Kennedy, when he was on, geez, he's almost impossible to stop as well.
The Eagles' defence was probably at its best yesterday, keeping the Saints to 3 goals. Remarkable effort. Who takes a lot of the credit for the way that they played yesterday?
Okay, so the West Coast Eagles, as I said, are a supply team. That's with scoring. Defending, they're a team defence team and a pressure team. So the way they work is that the defenders need pressure on the ball up the ground to make their job and allow them to set up and get ready to execute a bit more time than what they otherwise would, and they did that. Team defence was elite yesterday.
Special mention to Jeremy McGovern and Brad Shepherd, 2 plays in the last quarter when the game is well and truly over. Yeah. Gov's shank kick, and he ends up coming back with the smother of the day. Brad Shepherd, a tremendous smother in the back pocket, ultimately leads to a Saints goal. But this is when Q should be in the rack type scenarios. It's just good to see, Benny.
It is, and what an inspiration to all when you see up by 100 points or nearly 100 points, and then Shep dives across and throws out the hands and stops it. It's great acts of desperation, and it shows where they're at, I think, as a mindset, as a team.
Hard to pick a best on ground performance yesterday. You've got Gaff with 36 and 8 inside 50s. Lecker 6, setting a few up. JK we've spoken about. Shuey, 31 and 9 clearances. Pretty very similar, 28 and 9 clearances. Nananui and Lycett controlling the hit-outs against Hickey. Who do you give 3 votes to?
Initially, I thought Shuey. And then I rewatched the game and I thought, geez, Nick Nat was really close. So we'll give him 1.5 votes each.
Special mention to Matt Prittis, who broke a record at the club, Ben Roberts.
Yeah, he is now the most prolific possession winner in West Coast Eagles history. No one has touched the ball more times than Matt Prittis. And he's done it with about a season less of football than Benny Cuz, who was the record holder. That is outrageous.
Yeah, Benny Cousins averaged 22 disposals, Prittis 26 in his career, so remarkable stat. Hats off to him. Shara Wellingham and Jack Darling, big sore on the day. They were on the bench getting iced up. Stay tuned for an injury report during the week, hoping those boys can turn it around in a 6-day break and be cherry ripe against Port Adelaide.
Spoke to them both last night, said they were A-OK, just a little FYI.
Yeah, they said, who are you? Stop calling me. It's time for the West Coast Eagles roast of the round. Let's get into it. Let's go to a great game of footy Saturday night. What an absolute belter. Tigers fans up and about, as you'd appreciate. Love this bloke in the stands. Have you ever seen that combo of the haircut suit before?
The Giorgio Armani suit, business downstairs and party up top. The Rick the Wild Thing Vaughan barber has come in there, and geez, it's an interesting look.
I enjoy the passionate fans of the Tigers as well. We went roaming a little more in the crowd. What about this bloke and his reaction to Jack Riewoldt holding the ball? It was the, oh, where is my hair gone? Oh, I'm in total shock of that decision move.
I've never seen, I don't know what's going on. It's just in complete disbelief of what the hell's going on. My hair's missing. Oh, it's bloody classic. And the guy in front of him too, I don't mind the attire on that guy as well.
Humour. Friday night football, Adelaide Geelong, also a cracking game.
Did you see the Falcon hit out?
Hard to miss it. Sam Jacobs didn't see a lot of it.
Did he mean to do that?
I don't know. Is it a hit out to advantage, you reckon?
Well, he used to be a soccer player, I'm told. Go back and have another look. He may have actually meant to do that.
I'll have a word to Nick Nat. Something to improve on. Let's go home now, though. Let's have a roasting of a couple of set shots on goal. Nick Riewoldt, that spun every way except the correct way. Scott Lycett missing the lot. Nick Nananui missing from a metre out. Now, I know a bit of pressure there, but the heat map Can't lie, that's a metre out and a miss, so we've got a pinger there, Nick.
We do, and he wasn't the only one who had some square goal issues. Stevie J, did you see this one? Running straight into his teammate Reece Palmer and then giving him one of the dirtiest looks of all time for getting in the way, robbing him of a goal as well. So it wasn't the only one, Nick.
Very good. What about Dempster?
Yeah, Dempster. So the Saints, late in the piece, didn't get a whole lot out of the day yesterday, it's fair to say. But then Dempster's gone, wait a minute, I can maybe
salvage something.
I can maybe grab the keys and drive a car home here if I just take this one, and missed the lot.
Is this the worst deliberate call of 2016? I'm not going to ask you because I stitch you up a lot, but it's getting quite a bit of traction at the moment. I don't know what Josh Bruce can do here. Yeah. Not really in his best interest for the ball to go out, but not a lot of lateral thinking there for the umpire either.
Well, we thought a couple of weeks ago on the North Melbourne game where we thought that might have been the biggest howler in that department.
Is it silver now?
Especially because the umpire was probably behind Josh Bruce, so a little bit of guesswork there going on too, potentially. Not saying it is, but maybe.
Yeah, okay.
If he had his time again, he would have probably said, throw it in.
Hey, do you have WA's more awesome squad? Prove it. You can win 5 tickets to attend a West Coast Eagles home game thanks to Masters. Just snap a photo of your squad and share it using hashtag MastersSquad. For more details, go to Masters' Facebook page or their Twitter page. But that's it for this week. Look forward to your company, reviewing the Port game in style. Thanks to Masters, getting on board. So should you. Drink it.